through this video, I'm going to discuss like how we at Ola were like able to reduce the churn of our users for our BNPL offering and improve our retention rates by more than 30%. So when we started with this problem, right? So we saw like we were onboarding significant number of users every month, but then the transacting user base used to remain the same. So what we understood was okay, there was also significant chunk of users who after onboarding were like transacting for 2-3 times, but then churning out or like only coming once in 2 months, 3 months, and our base isn't growing, transacting base isn't growing. So the way we approached this problem was like we tried to identify what will be the right metrics to look at. So not going after every onboarded user, but look at only those users who are still transacting on the platform, but for some reason or the other, they're still not using our tempo offering that we have. Second, the repayment behavior has been clean. I mean, after transacting in the past, have they repaid or not? And they're still able to use the offering. So these were the two key things that we looked at. Still transacting with us. And second, are they still able to use their BNPL offering or not? So this was a user base that was picked. And we couldn't go all out on all these users again. I mean, just bombarding these users with messages didn't feel like the right strategy to basically drive the make them transact again. So what we looked at was like, what are the key SKUs that they purchase with us? I mean, are there any trends? I mean, there could be a significant set of users who have a tendency to buy a certain SKU with us. Or is there any particular day during the week where most users tend to log into the app and place their orders? So we then tried to marry both these data. So what we achieved through this was there is a certain set of users who have a tendency to buy a certain SKU and they come and purchase on this particular day. So once we had this segregation of user data, then we looked at, okay, is there any platform level offer that's going on for these users, let's say. I mean, there could be an SKU which is quite popular among the users, and also there's this offer that's going on around that. So we tried to bundle our offering also with that. Like our communication strategy used to be like, hey, look, today prices of this particular SKU are low. We saw you ordering these in the past. Why don't you try out our tempo and purchase it? Maybe even if you're short of cash, look at the low prices and start purchasing. Also, teaching to them on that particular day was important because our offering was such that they had a particular time frame, right? Like they had to pay once every 7 days. Now, in fact, once every Monday. So on every Monday, so let's say users' frequency of purchase is on every Tuesday. It's important for me to reach out to him on Tuesday. If I go to him on a Thursday or a Friday, by then he would have already made that purchase for that week, and I could still gain that user, right? Hence, the day also became important. Once these two were figured out, we also had a paid user base. Now, this strategy worked well for all the free users. I mean, just looking at the SKU day of the week that they were purchasing target worked well. Now, for the paid users, maybe this is not enough. They also, now there could be, some of the users could be feeling a burden of, let's say, okay, I have to make also a fee on this. Is it okay for me to purchase? Why don't I just use my COD option and go ahead with this purchase? For that, then we started designing some reward programs. And so we did A/B testing for this. One, giving the user an option of, there's a certain reduction on your fee that we are charging. Go ahead and try the product ordering using our offering, BNPL offering, versus put it as a straight cashback in front of them. Use tempo, you'll still be charged. I mean, that's back of their mind, like they'll be charged. But all we said was like, there's also a cashback coming with this. Now, our experiments have revealed that if it's pitched as a pure cashback, it works better. In fact, there was a 30% better results in a cashback experiment compared to like a reduction in your charge that we are going to charge you for using this tempo. So today what we do every month, we pick the user base, identify who are the free, who are the paid users. Free users, fine, we have the strategy, look at their SKU, day, target them. Now within the paid user base, figure out what cashback works. As I said, we have different tiers of percentages that we charge to these users. So the cashback that we are offering should also be like significant enough to them. I mean, let's say there is a user who pays 10,000 as an admin fee to us. Now, if I go to him and say I'm going to give you a 1,000 or 2,000 cashback, that's not going to matter to him much. Rather, I would place it. My communication would be such that I'm giving you a 5,000 cashback, but then at the back end, to keep myself within the budgets that I have been assigned, what I would say is declare it as 100 lucky winners would get this. So through this, there's an interest in the user. Okay, I could be lucky this time. Let me try out. At the back end, just to ensure that okay, we are not cheating. I mean, given that we've already done this communication with most of the users, while we are giving out the cashbacks, we also ensure okay, fine. If during this cycle, these are set of users who have transacted, won the cashback. During the next cycle, we set a different set of users to get the cashback. This way, let's say over a period of 5-6 cycles, users, whoever are part of this cohorts, end up getting the cashbacks. And this is how, as I said, we were able to improve our retention rates and also reduce the churn of our BNPL offering on our platform.